JACS they're so warm, they're so welcoming.
Very nice people, they know their stuff.
In a good neighborhood, easily accessible.
You know, we help each other, we're there for each other.
We connect here, and this is kind of our safe space.
I felt that I was accepted and that I didn't have to prove myself. I could be who I was and be accepted for that.
JACS stands for Jewish Addiction Community Services, and for the past 18 years has been providing those in the community with support for mental health and addiction-related issues.
People who are more directly impacted, but also family members, loved ones, siblings.
A lot of our groups are geared towards family members because they're often the ones who reach out first.
We call addiction a family disease. Why? Because it affects the whole family. A little storefront, a lot of people drive past, they don't even notice it's there, but it does a lot of amazing work.
We have built a recovery community for those who have been suffering and they've been alone for so long.
It's very important to me, this group.
I was a wreck when I came in. I had no idea what to do, what addiction is.
I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie, coming into a new situation.
It's a safe place to let out your problems instead of trying to always act like everything's just perfect.
There's just this honesty that people learn, through their pain and this vulnerability.
Right away, I could understand what was going to go on, what I should be doing, and I just sat there and listened for the first meeting. I didn't speak. I said my name and that was about it.
Addiction is an isolating problem because of the stigma, because of the shame, because of fear, that people will feel alone and that there's nowhere to turn. In creating that open atmosphere at JACS, people feel a connection right off the bat.
It's very simple. JACS's approach is meet the client where they're at.
I want to know what their goals are, not what my goals are for them.
If you've never been here, this is a place that you can call up, be entirely yourself no matter where you are in your life.
There's a whole other life on the other side of addiction that you just can't imagine when you're trying to do it on your own.
Yeah, I'm the only one that can help myself as long as I stick to the plan and keep coming to JACS.
It was scary for me to think that I belonged somewhere here, that I belonged with these people, but I really was one of these people. And without JACS today, I don't think I'd be sober. In addiction, in mental health, there's no outward signs, there's no scars. A lot of people don't understand really what we're going through.
Breaking the stigma really just means empowering people to open up about struggles that they have.
So stigma, what it does is it prevents people from getting help.
People need to understand, they need to ask questions. The conversation needs to be opened.
If you think that it's too late, it's never too late to pick up the phone.
Addiction doesn't discriminate, and neither do we.
It doesn't matter if you're Jewish or not Jewish, you can go. Just be here.
Get honest with yourself.
The second that I picked up that phone and made the call, my life changed.
There's no pressure here. No one makes you do anything.
My kids are alive, and I attribute that to JACS.
Those things that we take for granted every day, we lose. I lost during my addiction.
JACS has a tremendous track record in helping addicts and their families.
As long as JACS is here, I think there's a good future for a lot of addicts in our community.